Hey guys, so back at it with another remote duel hosted by my locals Game Nation, where I played Cyber Dragons as usual and went up against Dragon Link. This is certainly a tier 1 deck at its finest and a very scary matchup since they can play through multiple hand traps. Anyways, if you like these remote duel videos, then make sure to click the like button and subscribe so that I know you want more. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing me play any other decks as well. So enough of me rambling, let's get straight into the match. So our opponent is going to go first. And he's going to start off by normal summoning the Tracer. And then he's going to link into Striker Dragon. And using its effect, he is going to add the field spell, Boot Sector Launch. So next, he's actually going to activate E-Tele to special summon a Psychic monster from deck, which is Cyframe Gear Gamma. And he's going to link off and go into Lakey Inspired and use its effect. So I do Imperm and Negate here. So this is a slightly different line of play than usual because they go into Romulus first, but I guess based on his hand, that's what he went for. So he's going to special summon the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent by banishing the Gamma, link that off, and go into LP. And with the Black Dragon going to grave, he's going to be able to add the White Dragon Wyvern Burster to hand. And so he's going to special summon the White Dragon by banishing the Black Dragon, link that off, and go into another Striker Dragon. And now that Lakey Inspired and Striker Dragon are pointing to the same zone, he can use LP's effect and special summon the Brotar from deck. Then with Brotar, he's going to target his Striker Dragon, discard Driver in hand, so sucks that he drew that card. And he's going to add the Chaos Dragon Levianeer to hand. Next, he's going to link off the LP and the Lakey Inspired and go into Protector Whelp. And then he is going to link off the Brotar and go into Pisty. And with Pisty's effect, he's going to special summon back that Tracer from the grave. And then he's going to link off the Protector Whelp and the Pisty and go into Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. And then he's going to special summon out the Levianeer by banishing 3 Darks in his grave, so that he can randomly rip 1 card from my hand and shuffle it back into the deck. So the card that my hand is placed, that's going to be 1, and he rolls the 2. So we're just going to put that card back into the deck. So this is what makes Dragon Link very, very strong. On top of putting up a couple negates and an extra deck lock, they also rip at least 1 card, even more if they play Smoke Grenade. So now he's going to go into Union Carrier, and then he's going to activate the Boot Sector Launch. Special summon out that Tracer that he added back by tributing off the Striker Dragon earlier. And then he's going to summon, and then, well, he'll be able to go into Borlode Savage, and I do just kind of scoop here, and we are going to go into game 2. So for game 2, we are intentionally choosing to go first, and I find that with Dragon Link and Infernoble Knights, you know, the board that they set up and ripping cards out, it's just too much. So I do prefer to just go first and try my luck. So I'm going to start my turn by normal summoning the core to search Cyber Dragon Speller Trap to hand. And so I'm going to add the Cybernetic Overflow. Next, it's a little cut off in the screen here, but I am going to pitch the Cyber Dragon Hertz to special summon out the Galaxy Soldier. So Chainlink 1 Soldier, Chainlink 2 Hertz. I'm going to add the Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier to hand. So then I'm just going to pitch that other Cyber Dragon and summon out the second Soldier. And then I'm just going to overlay into Cyber Dragon Nova. And I link off into Almirage here. There was really no need to do that because I actually already had the Hertz and Cyber Dragon engraved, so I could have just used Nova's effect there. So I kind of just burned an Almirage there, but it's okay. So at this point, we bring back the Cyber Dragon using Nova's effect. And then we go into Infinity and link off the Cyber Dragon and Almirage into Anaconda. So we're going to use Anaconda's effect, pay cost, pay 2,000 life points, send the Red Eyes Fusion. And our opponent is going to Imperm here. And I was actually quite scared here. It's not as obvious as it looks because you're worried that whether your opponent may have something like Gamma, for example, if you try to negate with Infinity. But I do decide to negate it, and looks like it was a bluff by my opponent and he didn't have any other hand traps. So we are free to go here and send the Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician and summon Dragoon. And then with Infinity, we're just going to suck up that Anaconda and we're going to set our Cybernetic Overflow and pass turn. So our opponent is going to normal summon the Phalanx, and kind of looking at this now, I probably should have just popped that normal summon with the Overflow. But anyways, he does link off into Striker Dragon, and he's going to add the Boot Sector Launch to hand. Next, he's going to activate Quick Launch. A bit of glare there, but so here I do have the Ash, so I do use it. That way I can still keep my 2 negates for something else. So our opponent is going to activate the boot sector launch, and he's going to use it to special summon out the tracer from his hand. And next he's going to activate E-Telly, and he's going to special the Gamma, and I let this resolve because in my head I'm like, well, he's just trying to go for Halki Fibrax anyway, so I'll just negate once we get to that point. So he's going to link off the Gamma and the Striker Dragon and summon out the Halki Fibrax, and he's going to use the effect to special summon a tuner from deck, but I do negate and destroy here with Cyber Dragon Infinity. Next he's going to activate World Legacy Guard Dragon to special summon from grave, and so I do activate Overflow here to pop the World Legacy Guard Dragon because he has no other cards in hand. I wasn't worried about him trying to quick effect pop with Tracer because I can just negate with Dragoon, and so that's what he tries to go for. He's gonna try to pop World Legacy Guard Dragon, but I do negate and destroy with Dragoon by pitching a card, and our opponent sees that scheme and he does concede, and we move on to game 3. Okay, so on to final game 3. Our opponent does choose to go first, so we do have to draw some good hand traps here. So our opponent is gonna lead off with the Chaos Space by pitching the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, and he's gonna add the White Dragon Wyver Burster. And on resolution, I am going to activate Droll here. So this list that I'm using is actually a slightly outdated one. This match was actually a couple of weeks ago, and since then I have kind of moved on from playing Droll, although I may consider putting back the Droll in. But anyways, looks like he's going to special summon the White Dragon by banishing the Black Dragon. Next, he's going to activate E-Telly again and special out that Cyframe Gear Gamma from deck. So he's going to link off those two and summon Halki Fibrax and use its effect to special summon a tuner from deck. But luckily, I do have the Imperm as well and negate that effect, so I drew quite well so far. So he's going to normal summon out the Tracer and link that off with Halki Fibrax and summon out the Protector Whelp. Next, he's going to banish that Protector Whelp and summon the Red Eyes Darkness Black Metal Dragon and use its effect to bring back the Tracer, and then Tracer is gonna pop the Red Eyes and summon the Recharger from deck, and then he's gonna synchro those two and summon out Borreload Savage Dragon, and on summon he's gonna use the effect and equip it with Halki Fibrax, so he does have 2 negates, and so he's just gonna pass turn with just the Savage and no cards in hand. So Droll and Imperm really did the trick. So we're going to start off our turn with normal summoning the core, and I was really hoping he would negate this with Savage because I also had the Machine Dupe in hand, so I drew incredibly well. So if he negated core, Savage doesn't destroy, so core would still be on board, and Savage also negates only activation, so core would still be Cyber Dragon on the field. So if he had negated the core, then I would be able to Machine Dupe and really just go for the kill there. But it looks like he doesn't negate, and so I do get to search Cyber Dragon spell or trap. So I search for the ref system here because I know he's gonna negate the Machine Dupe, and I didn't have any other way of bringing out the Infinity play. So my plan now was to, once Machine Dupe is negated, go into Anaconda and bring out Dragoon. So of course he does negate the Machine Dupe with Savage, so I'm just gonna link off with the core into Almirage and then use ref system, bring it back, bring the core back, and then I can link off into Anaconda, use its effect, pay cost, pay 2,000 life points, and send the Red Eyes Fusion. And I'm going to send the Red Eyes Black Dragon. And I also drew the Dark Magician, so I'm going to send that off as well. And bring out Dragoon. So I'm going to use Dragoon's effect and pop the Borreload Savage and burn for 3,000. And then I'm just going to enter battle and attack for another 3,500. And that's it for me, so I just pass turn here. So our opponent draws for turn, just only 1 card in hand at this point, and he does actually concede here because he just can't play out of this. And so we do take the match against Dragon Link here. Alright guys, so that's it for another remote duel video. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you don't get too tired of these remote duels because I'll always have more to bring. Anyways guys, take care.